that's the topic of today. Um, and basically, for the shotguns, I like to refer to the shotgun. Um, it's a tool, man. The shotgun is a versatile tool. I like to refer to it as a versatile tool because it's got a lot of different purposes. Breaching, it's good for room clearing. Um, it's great for urban. And I got a little carrying case for it. I'm going to stand up here and kind of get it off my back here. Or I can turn around so you can see it. You can see it there. It's a little scabbard for it. Or whatever they refer to those guys as. Scabbards or whatever. But I'm going to get this guy off here. Easily removable. Okay. First, what I'll do is I'll pull this bad boy out. Now I've customized it to the way I like it. Try and get some light on her. This guy up here. And get a little bit of light on it. Now I'll start at the fore end of the shotgun. I have a breaching tool. It's if you go to hfd2.com, you can find they have breaching tools. This particular one's called the Pumpkin Puncher. It's brand spanking new for me. I have not put this baby into effect yet. I'd like to try it out at some point. Very difficult to find a range where they're going to allow you to do that, breach a door or something like that, put it up to some wood. It's going to be something I'm going to probably have to take out to a piece of property or something like that. I got a Magpul forend on it. Love that. Gives it a little bit more length, a better grip. Options to put things on it. If I want to put a light or something on it, I can do that. And it's also got an ATI heat shield. I did have to do a little bit of customization on the heat shield in terms of a little bit of tapping with a hammer to make it a little bit more thin, so the forend would be able to slide over it just like that. It does want to bind up if you don't make adjustments to it. As a matter of fact, I still have to make a little bit more of an adjustment to it because it does want to stick, if you can see that. I should be able to hit that a little bit harder. So basically all it is I just got to get it to move in a little bit over here because this portion down here wants to get bound up on the heat shield up here. But awesome, it's got ghost rings on it, so this baby works pretty great. And I haven't fired it with the ghost rings on it, but I have acquired, done some target acquisition with it, and this thing works really well. So it lines up real nice, and it's a lot easier than just taking this thing and using the bead, which it does have the forend on the barrel up there, tip of the barrel. It's got the bead. Not a big fan of that. It tends to draw you off target a little bit, so you have to adjust to the bead when you're firing this, especially on the move or something in a tactical situation. When I say tactical situation, I mean, in an environment where you're going to need to take cover, things like that, and you're not thinking about how you're going to acquire a target so much, you're more worried about your surroundings. It shouldn't be something I have to think about in order to get target acquisition real quick. So these ghost ring sights here, they really do help out. You can kind of see them there. There you go, you can see it there. So they do help out. And when I fire it off, I'll let you know. Obviously, you got the safety up here. This is a Mossberg 500. I don't know whether or not I told you about that. Let you know what model it was, but that's what it is. I love the Mossberg 500s. Hogue grip here. This is a Tapco buttstock. It's the telescoping 6-position stock on it. So I love the stock, man. I got to be honest. People are like, oh, Crapco and all that kind of stuff. Tapco has been nothing but great for me. I bring this to work with me every day. Again, I've qualified at this shotgun, and it's been nothing but performance for me, this shotgun in general. It's obviously, you can see I have a pad for the cheek pad. Green Zone. I bought this at Green Zone, as well as the forend, and I've spoken about Green Zone before, as well as the Tapco stock, the telescoping stock there. Um, obviously you got a shell holder on this little guy. It's got a little pouch here for some extra rounds or tools, whatever I think I have a couple tools in there. And basically what it does is it wraps around here. It's got a nice pad here, because I did fire it without the pad the first time I bought it, and boy, let me tell you, I got bucked in the cheek and it sucked. My wife, I thought, was going to laugh her ass off when she saw me and I had a big red mark on my cheek, and she asked what the hell I was doing, because we were at the range together. She was on the other end of the range firing something else. So I got the pad. Feels awesome now. This thing, I got to be honest with you, the Tapco came with a really, really hard butt pad, okay? It was horrible. Not only did I ruin my cheek that day, in the excitement I was firing off a bunch of rounds, killed my cheek and killed my freaking shoulder with the butt pad. And literally, it's a solid piece of plastic, basically. And that piece of rubber was really hard, so I took it off and I bought this Kick Ease pad. The Kick Ease pad has a little piece of silicone in the center, so it absorbs the shock, which is really nice. So it helps with the recoil. I got the scabbard or scabbard or whatever they call these guys. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think that's proper. I prefer Marpat Digital camo. I think it's the best woodland camo we can have here in the environment in Florida. It's mostly woods, so that's what I prefer. I got a shotgun shell holder. I believe this holds 50 shells here. This guy opens up, and I'm good to go. So you got your shells in there, so if I need these guys and I run out of ammo in a certain situation, I've always got extra ammo there. The ammunition that I recommend, and this is something and this does molly up to whatever you're carrying. In my case, I would have body armor and a plate carrier, and we'll get into that later. I'll show that to you as well. And it's interesting. I'm not quite sure. I think this was made by Fox Tactical, if I'm not mistaken. And they make great quality stuff. Ammo for the shotgun. This stuff right here is absolutely insane. I don't know if you've shot the Federal Flight Control, okay? It is 12 gauge, premium. It's 900 buckshot, so it's 900. It's really reversed right there, so it's like a mirror here. But 900 buck. And I can't say enough about this. It is insane. This is a duty for my profession. This is what we carry in our shotguns. And basically the flight control has, the internal build of the shell has a mechanism inside there, and I believe it's like a little piece of plastic, and basically what it does is it creates tighter groups at further distances. So you could be literally, and I'm not even kidding with you, because this is exactly what we did. We were at 25 yards, and anybody who's fired, buckshot at 25 yards knows that the pattern really does spread, and it'll get pretty deep out there. I mean, you're talking a pretty big spread, some of which will be off that target in terms of, center mass. You fire at that chest, and some of those pellets will be outside of the center mass. This right here will be, I'm not even kidding you, it'll be a grouping of like this tight. And I believe, from what I'm looking at here, I believe it was like a 5 to 6 inch pattern. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 7 inches, 8 inches at the most. But that's at 25 yards with a shotgun. This stuff is incredible. I highly recommend this.